Lead is naturally occurring in our environment and yet is extremely toxic for human beings, particularly children. It actually affects every single organ in our body.
Levels of exposure that are not concerning for adults can cause lifelong learning disabilities and physical issues for kids.
It causes attention deficit. It can slow down physical development and cognitive development.
The really scary thing about lead is that at low levels of exposure, there are not any noticeable symptoms. That's why it's so important to have your children tested and to work to understand any exposure risks in your local environment or household.
We have an awful lot of lead in our homes in South Bend and St. Joseph County, and we need to make sure that we're doing our part to reduce lead poisoning in our communities.
My daughter had an elevated blood lead level in 2017, and that was the first time that I realized how big of an issue still remains with lead in our community.
Our team came together about 3.5 years ago to address the significant lead poisoning problem that we're having here in South Bend and St. Joseph County in Indiana. Through the years, we have done a number of research projects to try and figure out a way to help households, help moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas to identify environmental lead in their home to help prevent lead poisoning of children.
We have a home screening kit that we've developed that allows residents to collect samples in their house, a neighbor's house, their grandparents' house.
And you collect 3 dust samples, 3 soil samples, and 2 paint chips. And then we will get that kit from you and test it here at Notre Dame and get you those results.
And the easiest way to get one of these screening kits is to go to our website at leadinfo.nd.edu.
And it points you to some resources that can help you if in fact lead is identified in your home environment.
The screening kit that we with the Notre Dame Lead Innovation Team have developed is designed to help people find out about any hazards in their house quickly and effectively. Overall, yes, you can live safely with lead in your home. First, get used to cleaning often. Most exposure pathways locally are through dust, so removing that dust with a Swiffer or a high-quality vacuum is crucially important to removing the risk of exposure. I would encourage everyone to remember that unsafe renovation practices can actually make the problem a lot worse because it creates more lead dust than just the lead being sealed away in a wall would.
I want to encourage you to do 2 things. One is, let's take our kids that are under 6 years old and taking them to the doctor to make sure that they get tested for lead. And number 2, get a lead screening kit so you can test your own home to find out if there's anything going on inside of your house that's related to lead.
And above all, don't let your child chew on painted or metal surfaces like mine did. And especially don't let them chew on shoes that have come from the outside and have dust on them.